Listo, entonces empecemos. Okay, bueno, my topic for today is about the environment. We are going to share ideas during the class. Also that we are going to talk about the most important aspect, the environment, okay? So first of all, I'm going to share you some pictures, okay? Where you are going to help me to describe the picture, okay? So we are going to share ideas, okay? I'm going to share my screen. Okay, this is the first picture. Can you see? So it's about the environment. So please, what do you think about is this picture?
Well, the first thing which pops up in my mind is the climate change. So desertification, and as I can see from the sky, a very strong contrast between the colors. So this let me think about the climate changing.
Okay, Mr. Daniela? Stefania, sorry.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think the environment is parched. We can see that there is no water.
Yeah, it's really dry. Okay, let's continue with the second picture. What do you think about our environment is our life? What do you think about this phrase? Jacob, please help me.
I think the environment it's our life because we can be able it's to the food and the break and different activities for to life the human's life.
Yeah, and little words is the environment is our life because we have to preserve our environment because the environment is the main source of our life. Okay, Diego, please help me. What do you think about these words?
Okay, from my personal opinion, I think that environment is considered as life because it provides a huge amount of elements that we need to survive, from water to other things such as vegetables or food. We can get all that kind of stuff from the environment. So I think that that's why you think that our environment is our life because life is possible since the environment provides a huge amount of elements to make humans to live.
Okay, so please tell me, what's the difference between this picture and this picture? Estefania?
Okay, the difference is in the first image is the exhaust of recurse. I do not exist the recurse. And the second image, the environment is
Grow. Okay, here in this picture, I can see that it's a big problem. I think it's the global warming, you know? Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah, and this picture is nice because I can see the forest really conserved. Okay, and the final picture let's analyze what do you think in this picture, Francesco?
Yeah, this, well, the first word which I can use to express this picture is pollution, pollution by human being. So this will lead to a disaster in our environment, and eventually will lead to all the living species to deal with the problem we pose as human beings, and so a misbehave from our perspective. This is what I think about this picture.
Okay, Jacob, what do
Okay,
you?
in this picture, I think there is a pollution. There is existing those ocean lakes because of excess of garbage caused by uh, several people. It's my opinion.
Okay, okay, there are many trash, but the problem of that trash is the factory, could be. Diego,
Okay, in this picture, I can clearly see the effects of the human actions against the environment. And also, what is a little bit controversial is that nowadays we can spend billions of dollars trying to go to Mars or trying to go to new solar systems, but we don't. But we can't work in order to save our planet. So sometimes it's a little bit complicated to understand why we can spend a huge amount of money trying to go to another planet instead of trying to save our home. In this case, trying to work as hard as possible to avoid human contamination in a wide vast of areas, like in this one, for example.
that's right.
But
Here in Ecuador, do you think there is too much pollution, or maybe?
yes,
Uh,
of course. For example, in the Amazon region, there are many oil factories, and they don't do as much as possible to protect the environment. And also on the coast region, there are some factories that they work trying to extract minerals from the earth, and they don't pay close attention to what they are doing to the environment. So I think that nowadays our country is suffering a very big problems due to human contamination.
yeah, maybe Estefania, do you know a city where is too much pollution? Maybe where is too much trash? It's not so organized. Maybe do you know any city? Where do you live?
Okay. I live in Quito, but the contamination in my city is not it's not
Mm,
mm, it's not much. I think about pollution because it's very
clean? Mm, mm,
yes.
okay. I don't think so. It's so clean because I live several years in Quito, and where the street um, would be there was many trash in their streets. And for example, I live here in Loja, especially not in Loja. I live in Calvas, but Loja is considered the most clean city. Maybe Jacob, do you think that?
Yes, I live in Loja and there is no excess pollution in my city because it's responsibility the mayor and the people in the city.
Yeah, that's right. Francesco, tell me, do you live in another country? Tell me, how is your city? It's clean, dirty, there is too much pollution. How is?
Yes,
Tell us.
Yes, of course. Well, currently I live in Rome, so Italy. And yeah, there is a lot of pollution and lots of trash on the street. And the organization, it's not so good. Maybe a reason, maybe, I mean, I won't relate to culture, because it is not about Italian culture, but it's about um, the density of population. We are so many in Europe comparing to South American countries, and this lead to misorganization from the authority, which in the other side take advantages from this situation, taking money from the government. So back to your question, yes, the city is very dirty because there is a lack of organization.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know about that your city. Diego, what do you think? For example, what is tell me an advice? What should we do about reduce the pollution?
Okay, I think that in order to reduce pollution, I think that we have to analyze what difference we can make. Sometimes we tend to think that all the responsibility uh, depends on the cities, but I think it's important to take account that we as human beings, as individuals, we can make a big difference. So that's my advice. I think it's important to consider what difference we can make, because one day we're going to stop living. Okay, so it's important to think mm, the things that we're going to be remembered for. If we want to be remembered for all that trash that we left behind, okay, that's okay. But I think it's not a good option. I think that it's important to consider that part of our mission is to look after the environment, to take care for the place we live.
Okay, it's a good advice. Okay, let's continue with another part. You have excellent commentaries about the environment, the pollution. Okay, but the principal theme is the environment. Okay, I'm going to show a short video. So please listen about what to tell about the environment and the problems and how can we reduce the pollution. Okay. Can you listen?
No.
No.
No?
No, I think you should share the
Okay.
sound of your computer.
Okay. Maybe there. Can you listen?
To learn how to talk about these challenges, we will discuss threats to the environment, their causes, and possible solutions.
Sorry, guys. Can you listen?
No.
No. Sorry, but there's an option where you can share the sound of your computer. In the top, in the bar at the top of the screen that you are sharing, there is an option where it says share the. There are 3 points.
Yeah.
On them and click share the sound of your computer.
Okay, I'm going to try.
No, but you need to do that in Zoom.
I need to stop soon. Sorry.
No, do that on Zoom. On Zoom.
Because I'm sharing the screen right now.
what it means, I think, go back to the Zoom, display.
Okay, yeah, you're going, I think that you have to cut this part because you need to edit this video, okay? But share your screen again.
Yeah.
I can see that you're sharing your screen.
Can you see?
Yes, now, I think that you can see like a green bar at the top of the screen. No.
Where? It's.
How can I explain this? You need to go to. Don't focus on the page in YouTube. No, that's not where you need to do in Zoom, because I think that you can see the screen. Okay. In Zoom.
I don't know. So we are going to work too much time. So it's a little bit minute. So let's talk about another part, okay? So I can see this part. It's my first time. So okay, I'm gonna share about vocabulary. This environment. So please Ingrid work with that, because the video I can see. Okay. Yeah, okay. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Let's analyze, or let's work with some words about the environment, okay? For example, the first sentence is, for example, can you read, please, Diego?
Okay. Now?
Can you read?
Yeah, okay. Where an organism lives, which includes everything that surrounds and influences the organism.
Okay, and what is
That
environment?
could be environment. Okay.
Okay, let's continue. Okay. What a pity. Okay, trouble. Okay, for example, organism. Any living thing includes all plants and animals. Can you read terrarium? Estefania, can you see? Estefania.
I can see.
Can you see to read terrarium? Can you see or not?
See. No.
Diego, maybe can you see to read the sentences?
Okay, which one? Terrarium?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Terrarium is a mini garden in an enclosed container.
Okay, let's continue with environment. Please, Jacob.
Environment. When an organism lives, which includes everything that surrounds and influences that organism.
Okay, Francesco, environmental factor.
I can't see. I don't know why.
Can you read the sentence about the environment factor? The meaning? Can you see?
No.
Okay, no problem. Diego, please help me. Environmental factor.
Okay, environmental factor is any of the things that make up the environment. It can be living or non-living.
Okay, continue with the next. Range of tolerance.
Okay, range of tolerance, the range of conditions in which an organism can live.
Okay, continue with preferred environment.
Okay, preferred environment, the kind of environment that an organism chooses and will not.
Okay, and continue please with the last word, variable, please.
The last one, variable, something that can be changed in an experiment.
Okay, guys. To finish, we're going to complete a quiz with this meaning, okay? With this vocabulary, okay? With environment, uranium, organism, range of tolerance, okay? Okay. Can you see, guys, the first question is where an organism lives, which includes everything that surrounds and influences the organism. Jacob, what do you think is these meanings, these words? What is the right sentence? This
Environment.
environment. Excellent. Okay, a mini garden in an enclosed container, maybe Stefania. Optimum condition, uranium.
The number 2 is herbarium.
Uranium.
Excellent. Let's continue. Range of condition in which an organism can live. Francesco, maybe?
If you can repeat, because my internet connection is pretty unstable and I can't see anything.
Okay, Jacob, please help me. What do you think is the right word here? Range of the condition in which an organism can live.
Environment factor. Environmental factor.
Environment. Factor. Nope, the correct answer is range of conditions. The correct answer is range of condition which an organism can live. Definition is environment factor. No, the correct answer is no, I don't work. Let's continue. The absolute best conditions for an organism to live. What do you think about is Diego? The right answer or the correct answer?
Optimum conditions.
Let's try.
Absolutely.
That's right. Any living thing includes all plants and animals. Estefania? Organisms. Excellent. And Jacob, a tank for keeping water, plants, and animals?
Aquarium.
Aquarium. That's right. Good. And Francesco, maybe?
You can ask me, but I can't see anything.
Okay.
Environmental factors.
Okay. That's all. Okay, guys. And because the time is up, in the video I wasn't able to reproduce, to play. Okay, guys, and my class is that finished, and thank you so much, and sorry for any problem. Okay, I was a little bit nervous. Thank you, guys. Maybe Francesco, you'll continue.